So I'm just going to do this quick story. It happened about about 2.5 weeks ago. Now, I know every face that drives by in a vehicle around here and everybody in my neighborhood. So I didn't tell anyone this at first because at first I just thought what it was. Okay, but it was very unusual in that there was this guy, and this was like around now. I mean, it was heat of the day, hot. The kind of thing where a coyote wouldn't even be hanging around here, okay? They don't like that shit during the heat of the day, man. They, once in a while, if they're extremely hungry, will do that. And it's, I'll retain that as a possibility. In the meantime, let's get to the story. It's very short. All right, so there was this day, hot day, and I just was going out to get some air. Even though it was hot, it was hot too, and it was 2.5 weeks ago, so I'm surprised it's, it was even hot, but it was. And this guy comes darting by, and I swear to God, he's sprinting. Okay, he's fucking sprinting like nobody's fucking business. And I see in front of him, maybe 30 feet in front of him, there's this coyote. Now, of course, right away, you think, well, he was chasing it because it stole his hamburger or whatever off the counter, and he's pissed. But I ain't gonna lie, guys. This guy was catching up with the fucking coyote. All right, I don't know how. The coyote was fucking sprinting. All right, now, at first, I didn't think about it. I just thought the guy's a fast runner, okay? But on my recent playlist, I just did something, and it kind of clicked. I didn't recognize that guy, and he wasn't looking around like whose yard's he running through or anything like normal people do. Okay, even though he was chasing the coyote, like if I was running through somebody's yard, I'd be looking a little bit side to side to make sure, hey, no one's going to flip out or there's no dogs or anything, right? On top of it. So he wasn't in my yard, he was in the lot between the two houses, and he was sprinting, and this coyote looked like panicking. This coyote was panicking from this dude. I mean, it was trying to get away, but the guy was catching up. And now the coyote got caught in between a little culvert, and I thought for sure it's going to attack this guy if it can't get out of there. But it didn't. It was so scared, it ran to the side of him and went out of there. The guy turned around, and he continued. The guy was chasing that coyote. The coyote had nothing in its mouth. All right, granted, there was nothing to think, okay, maybe it already ate a hamburger. It was a funny story to tell my neighbor. Yeah, maybe he just stole somebody's hamburger and he was pissed. But look, I've been homeless before. Coyotes are relatively innocuous. They're not going to attack you. There has been a rise of attacks, though, with coyotes, desperation, being caught in neighborhoods, stuff like that, where they start to do shit and scavenge, and there has been some incidents where coyotes have killed babies. But anyway, so this guy, and I'll be honest, that's a possibility too. Maybe it was too close to the guy's kid, and he was just so pissed, he was sprinting. But when that coyote came into that little culvert area and couldn't get nowhere, and he had to pop out of there while this guy was chasing it, that guy changed directions a little too quick. Okay, it was weird. He changed directions too quickly. I'm not gonna fucking lie, and I wasn't seeing things. The guy changed directions way too quickly, and that looked a little almost animated, because I was like, wait a minute, how did he? And then he was still chasing the coyote after that. So I'm like, how did he stop like that without sliding or skidding or causing dirt to pop up? The dude just changed position as if he weighed nothing and was chasing the coyote again. And I was like, something is wrong with the physics here. So, okay, this is what this video is about. Was that fucking a robot? I swear to God. I mean, it wasn't looking around like, hey, while I was chasing the coyote, make sure there's, it just made no sense. Tell me what you think in the comments next.